Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. To get underway.
Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end. Offense will start at the 25. Now from the pistol formation. And now the handoff. He breaks free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this battle.
First down here for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Caught for the receiver. Jukes to get past a man. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He'll hand it off. Powering through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a fumble. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down. A heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Extending the play now. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Important third down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Makes a quick grab. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Now, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up the run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. He gets loose. Runs through the defender. That's a solid game there, showing off the stiff arm.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's reeled in. It's Baxter. Powering through the defender. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking to scramble. Full step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Becomes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He keeps it on a design run. They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to pass. It's Johnson. The pass rush closing in. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Makes the grab. It's Pringle. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Coverage now from these DBs. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught near the goal line. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Miami. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Longhorns offense takes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Fires it to the wideout. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and a quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the out cut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Using his legs, it's Baxter. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very...
It's a sack. They got it back at the 4-yard line.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. Offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tries the right with a quick throw. Almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second. They couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 38. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking to chuck it again. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Hold on now, there is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, still wouldn't be a 1st down. Defense gets the stop, but the roughing call on 4th down gives the offense a fresh set of downs. What a mistake. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Bringing pressure. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit. He looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas, 7.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. The back's got it. That's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Baxter. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
To throw, it's Manning. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. 2nd down now after the sack. The shotgun handoff here. Fighting off the defender. And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Handoff heading left. Breaks into the clear. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And the Canes pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
You've heard of the 5th down play? There's a punt on 3rd down. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Manning. Good throw to the left. What a catch! And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
defense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break.
Texas.
And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Cajun kicked this away to begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up this pass game. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offense. Engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
First down and 10 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Look out. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
Longhorns line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Let's it go. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Dropping back, it's Manning. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. He's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Miami offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. And there's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Miami offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. To throw, it's Johnson. It's a quick route. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Canes. They couldn't stop him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
24, Miami, 21.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to get the throw off. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. You bring it back after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Gonna run it. It's Pringle. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Miami. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. It is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, 1st and goal.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
The Hurricanes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing 2nd and goal. DB's looking to jam the loop. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's going to be swatted down there at the line. Great defensive play in a big moment. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw. It's Johnson. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking for some space. It's Pringle. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Tight end goes in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Close to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Touchdown, Canes. That's how you finish a play. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. But he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only 1, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense takes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Receiver makes the grab. What a move, and he's free. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable and complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the right side. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And the Canes churn out another 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Pringle. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27.
Chris, much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. A short completion to the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Leaning on the run game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. Playoff game on the line here. The offense play keep away and secure the victory. To the air, it's Bailey. Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pass rush closing in. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 5 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs. Give them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Back to pass. It's Manning. This time it's complete.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Fires it on the move. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.